So the special program was yesterday, and now we get the drip market. And hi, March. That has to be her. So that's the jellyfish that would have appeared in the artwork. Those are blown out candles that kind of connect to the symbol of the remembrance because we see the crescent moon and remembrance. There seems to be a mirror there as well. Her smile, what the fuck? Okay, so I clearly missed a lot then by not watching that special program. If it shows her, she's kind of fucking insane. I see. What the hell happened? And the mirror's almost fracturing with a red version of the jellyfish shown in its reflection, which is kind of neat. There's a single lit one. It seems like she has multiple of those jellyfish. And they all seem to be shaped like the oniric shards. So a single lit candle with petals falling, the dresser drawer, and a book that seems to have memories of her as the March, like the March design we knew already. I wonder what kind of flower these are, out of curiosity, because I'm not checking right now. That's probably quite a lot of work to do right at this moment. But I wonder if the flower has unique symbolism about what's going on with her. It's also interesting to see that her hair now is a lot longer in sections and it's just trailing out. It's almost like a jellyfish's tendrils. But no, I really find it neat that there's blown out candles aside from one here, because it really links her into the remembrance. The shattered mirror makes me concerned, though. It's almost like something about her has either been fractured. It also kind of draws back to the Onyx / Evernight Act 1, where it mentions that the voice was coming from the mirror. So is this those moments where she was communicating potentially with Onyx? The black colour scheme is very interesting on her. We've had a bubbly, light-hearted girl throughout all of the story so far, and now here we have that facial expression that is interesting to say the least, coming from her. Very bizarre to look at. I have no idea about the translation, but I was correct on the typing and I was correct about the name. I called her being called Evernight because it was mentioned in the As I've Written section. I called her being Remembrance Ice. I'm glad they retained the ice typing and didn't go for Remembrance. No, I'm glad they didn't go for Imaginary because it feels like a cop-out that's kind of weak. And also, it's interesting, if you zoom in and move to the right, you can see that her shadow kind of forms a jellyfish as well. It's not even just that they're around her. There's a shadow of one too. I'm kind of curious if the genus of potentially this jellyfish could be associated with any real life species, or if it's like just completely made up based on the idea of what a jellyfish is. There's no guarantee it's even technically a jellyfish. It could just be a similar species, but I imagine it is. We have jellyfish-like entities mentioned in one of the light cones. It just feels like they're already connected, so it'd be a good link to chain through. Now let's have a look at the actual text. The third month of amphoreus is the month reserved for the veil of Evernight. Then let us call this incarnation the shadow of her Evernight. In the secluded memory zone, candlelight casts echoes of the past, softly fading away in the mist. Evernight, child of remembrance, born from shadow. Okay, fun. Crisis heir who conceals the core flame of time. You shall stir the tide of oblivion, guarding the wish of the mirrored soul. Don't worry, I'll watch over your path of trailblazers no matter the cost. Okay, that's kind of fun. That connects her to the idea of purposefully watching over the trailblazers, which would make sense of why March turned up upon the train if that's her intention. So it means it was likely planned. There should be another one as well. Is it just that? Because usually they make a second post with information, but it doesn't seem like there is. She's interesting, and I feel like I've just... Go away. I feel like I've missed a lot through not watching the special program. I called that this was potentially likely delayed for the special program. But damn, Now I'm hyped to see it, but I'm not going to be seeing it until after the holiday's over. Very fun, though. And yes, she's coming home. It's not a question. I don't care if she's not good for my account. She comes home. Very fun.